It's me, Mario.
65 versus.
Les ravés mourants sont comme les bovins. Ils donnent le droit au bien des charants, affaiblis par la femme chérie Marois, volant.
Okay. Welcome, everybody, to, I guess this is the finale of Mario 64. The game's over, but we still have a punishment to dish out. As you saw last time, both Albie and Xerneas ended up DNFing. They were too far behind and decided that it wouldn't be interesting to keep going for another couple episodes of just those two competing. Since I technically got first place, I get to final say of the punishment. We have a very limited list of what we've discussed so far. This punishment is not one I came up with. It's actually one Bob came up with for me, but he said it while I was there, and I was like, I don't want to do this one, so I'm stealing it and getting it out of there so I can't get it.
That's funny.
So you can thank Bob for this one. You can thank Danny for being a disgusting menace. You can thank Meg for sending me the list. And I guess you can thank me a little bit for being too scared of doing it myself. But I call this 7 days of Danny's Decadent Diet.
Danny's Decadent Diet. It's already sounding pretty bad. I've seen what Danny eats.
It's a week-long, simple meal plan of 7 things that Danny has actually eaten on his own accord. These are not made up, and these are not just random things. These are things he actually ate because he wanted to.
I see.
So you're going to spend just 1 week in Danny's shoes.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go shopping and buy shit for this then.
Alright, as you saw, I have to go grab some stuff from the grocery store, so. Yep. I'm gonna go drive there, and it's dark. Maybe I can have a little driving montage. Danny's Decadent Diet. Well, this is not going to be the most fun thing I've ever done.
Alright. So, I'm going to fill it with water. This pot's a bit big, but I didn't want to use the smaller pot because, you know, I bet you don't know. Honestly, I don't even know. Doop, doop, doop. So now you can see, I'm using the front burner because I want to. So set it to high heat, wait for that to boil. It will boil eventually. Other than that, let's go prepare the chicken. Did I cut myself? No, I did not. I just poked myself. If this ends up tasting like soap because I didn't wash off all the soap, that's fine. I'll just live with it. So as you can see, I transferred that all to a bowl. I'm just gonna eyeball all of these amounts, see what looks good. That's usually what I do when I'm cooking. All right, now that looks pretty good. Respectfully, that looks pretty good. All right, so that water is almost boiling, but you know, while we're waiting for it to boil, let's just start cooking the stuff. I have the stove set to medium. I'm gonna splash a bit of oil. I don't have to, it's non-stick, but I like oil.
Oil's pretty tasty. So as you can see, I just took my chicken off the heat. I'm gonna let it cool down over there, and then we're gonna wait for that to boil. Alright, so technically you're supposed to do like a rolling boil, but I'm a bit impatient. This is enough of a boil for me. So, putting this in, don't want the plastic in there. Some of it is broken, that's alright. We're gonna pour it all in. Also, I want to get the bonus, since this day is not that bad, I'm going to get the bonus out of the way real quick, simply because I don't want to drink coffee with Parmesan in it at all, but if I have to, you know, might as well get it out of the way. It's not even sinking, it's just floating. Here goes nothing, everyone. Time for Xerneas's amazing cooking. Tastes like exactly what you'd think barbecue sauce and Alfredo tastes like. It's not good. At the same time, not the worst I've had. Ugh. I don't like coffee. So day one, let's call it an Italian sleep paralysis demon. The bad part about this is you can't taste any of the Alfredo, any of the seasonings. It's just barbecue sauce. Now, you may be asking, Xerneas, why is your pan so burnt looking? And that's because making ahi tuna without using enough oil will cause that to happen. Lots of little burny, ashy thing. So that's just like carbon. Don't worry about it. It's perfectly healthy. Just some olive oil in there. Drizzle tua olive oil on that thing. Not too much, but not too little. Alright. Fuck you! I dropped a tortilla on the ground, but I'm nasty like it, so I'm just gonna be putting that straight on the thing. Decent amount of cheese. I like cheese. Like my cheese drippy, bro. Alright, it's time to flip it. Let's see if I burnt it or not. Not too burnt. Now it's time for the main part. Ketchup and mustard on this quesadilla. Don't want to squirt out water on it. I still squirted out water on it. Don't want to leave them hanging, so I'm putting plenty. See that? That's ketchup and mustard on a quesadilla. What am I drinking? Xerneas, what are you drinking? Yeah, I'm drinking pineapple juice. Pretty good. Alright, let's get eaten. Just flipping this over. It's not bad. Yo, what's up, Sigmas? Day 3. And you know what that means? Pumpkin pie and a hamburger bun. This is probably the most mundane recipe, the most easy thing to make. So, let's get it. Here's what you're gonna need. A pumpkin pie, hamburger buns, and yeah, that's all you're gonna need. Why would you do this? There we go, pumpkin pie sandwich. Alright, pumpkin pie sandwich. How does that look? Does that look good? You like that? I bet you do like that, you dirty little dinguses. Alright, whatever. Let's quit yapping, start eating. Don't fall off. Tastes like pumpkin pie. All these meals are something Danny's eaten before. Why would he even think of this? Eating this and knowing I'm not the first one to eat this is crazy. Welcome back to Dumbass Cooking number 4, day 4. Today we're making the peanut butter jelly sriracha burger. So here's what we're doing. We're doing beef patties. You need a pan and a spatula to cook it. That's what I'm using. I'm using pepper jack. I like pepper jack. Pepper. Why is it in a bag? I ran out of pepper. So here's what I did. I took peppercorn, because I have peppercorn. I put it in a bag and I smacked it with a hammer on the ground. Paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt. Then you need your jelly, you need your peanut butter, and you need your sriracha, and buns. Alright, let's get to it. For this, I'm gonna want to set the stove to like medium high. Alright, so let's get to seasoning this shit. Alright, let's get this cooking. I'm gonna want a medium because I like medium, so I'm gonna do probably like, I don't know, 3 minutes on each side. 729. Alright, chat. So, I don't know about you, but I know about me. And my vent fan apparently is not working. So, I'm breathing in kind of smoke right now, which is fine for me. My lungs are a sigma. Your lungs are ligma. Scissors. Cut that shit off. Alright everyone, look at the burger. Look at the burger. Look at the burger. You see that? See that burger? Alright. Let's taste it. See how it tastes as my room gets rid of the smoke. It's not bad. Danny said this is the best burger he's ever had. He's wrong, but not bad. You can taste the jelly more than the peanut butter. I definitely cooked the burger more well rather than medium. But that's just, I gotta be honest, this is my first time actually cooking a burger myself. Let's go on to... Yo, what is up, dinguses? Welcome back to I Hate My Stupid Dingus Life, number 5. Today is the yogurt day. I really am not looking forward to this. You take yogurt, you got fucking mozzarella cheese, you got fucking pepper flakes. You're gonna put the cheese and the yogurt and the pepper flakes on that, and then you put it in the fucking microwave. I'm using mozzarella cheese because he said shredded cheese, and I feel like mozzarella is gonna be the least diabolical. I really am not sure if this is microwave safe. This cup. So, I don't know. Is this cup microwave safe? Alright, we'll find out. We'll find out. Alright, time for microwaving time. It's melted. Alright. You see that? Wow. That is something else. Horrible as shit, that's what it is. But I'm just gonna mix it up and pray that it's not as bad as it looks. Because it looks bad. The cheese actually did melt. It's not good. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Yogurt shouldn't do that. You know, it's surprising how not bad this is, but it's not good. Alright, it's finished. That wasn't good, but it was surprisingly not bad. Hello, dinguses! Today I'm gonna, day 5, butter. Have a stick of butter. Fuck you! I hate this.
I actually meant day 6, guys.
Hello, chat. I have unsalted butter, unsalted butter, unsalted butter, unsalted butter. Putting one of them back into the fridge. Unfucking salted butter. Unfucking salted butter. Dude, you know how much butter half a stick of butter is? That's like that much butter. And I have to eat this, dude. I have to eat all this butter. Dude. That's a lot of butter. Oh, that's a lot of butter, guys. Yeah, grass-fed butter, by the way. Grass-fed Irish butter. Alright. That is some of the worst dog shit I've ever done. That right there. It's unsalted. It's unsalted fucking butter. I'm gonna cheese my way out of this one by grabbing bread. They didn't say how I could eat it, so, you know. I'm gonna eat it with something. Because that is just disgusting, and I don't think I can physically force that down my system. How much butter do I think I can eat on a single I think that's a solid slab of butter. All right. I could do a slab of butter if I have like bread. Yeah. Wow. Absolute cinema. What is up, Sigmas and Ligmas? Welcome back to Dingus Cooking number 7. Yep. I'm gonna make sausages with strawberries. So Sup Dogs, Sugar Babies, you know that even though we may not have won the verses, we win today by finishing this stupid fucking challenge. Let's get it. Alright, so step 1, it says on the package itself, I'm gonna want it medium low. Medium is the middle, right? So put in that at 3. That seems like a medium low to me. And then once it's warmed up, we're gonna cook it like 12 minutes, 12 to 15. I realize we should also probably cut the strawberries that we're gonna use. So yeah, cooking strawberries. What an ideal thing. It's not like we're making any tarts or anything. We're just making sausages. I think this will have been enough strawberries. So we're starting at 201. Let's just get it cooking. Cooking. Alright. Honestly, I'm getting impatient, so I'm just gonna serve this up. I already showed you what it looks like. Moment you've been waiting for. Is it good? It just tastes like breakfast sausage. At least the breakfast sausage does. Slight hint of strawberry flavor. Strawberries aren't bad. It really isn't that bad. Is it good? Nah. Well, yeah, why would you make this? There we go.
So, the day 7 is up.
Your punishment is over.
Yep. It was, day 7 was surprisingly not as bad as I thought it would be, but it still wasn't good.
You survived 7 days of Danny's decadent diet. Congratulations. What do you have to say to Danny for his diet?
Danny, fuck you, and to Subdog Sugar Babies, we're not doing that ever again. We're not doing that ever again. We're gonna win the next one.
Next up is Mario Sunshine. You think you're gonna win?
I'm not sure if I'll win, but I know I'm not getting last place. Whatever I do, I'm not getting last place.
I'm rooting for that as well, because I would like, some diversity in the punishment recipients.
Yeah.
And this one was a little cruel to start out with, but I didn't want to face it myself.
Yeah.
100% honesty to all the Isaiah's idiots out there. I didn't want to do this one.
Bob was thinking about doing this to someone like Isaiah.
Yeah,
And then
he's
Isaiah was
just
like-
doing it to me.
And then Isaiah's like, I'm not doing that. So he stole it.
I think the worst part of
Repurposed.
this whole thing is the fact that all of these are things that Danny has actually eaten willingly.
Yeah, no.
Except the coffee, which was apparently part of a dare.
The last thing, like strawberries with sausages, it looked disgusting. It was fine to eat. It just looked disgusting. But what went through his mind? Did he see something like a viral trend on TikTok?
I
Like-
don't think TikTok was around during that time, because this was when we were in high school, I'm pretty sure.
The butter, I genuinely don't know what to say about that one.
The
What
butter
I
is
can
recent
think
because
of.
I asked his wife what shit she's seen him eat, and that was on her list.
He's gonna get heart disease.
Apparently, she's just seen him eat a stick of butter. I cut it in half because I thought a whole stick was
Wow.
heart-wrenching.
Heart-wrenching is the word. Yeah.
But you did it.
I did do it.
We're all proud of the
Yep.
fact that you're still alive and breathing somehow.
I'm still alive and breathing, and I will be alive and breathing and kicking for any punishments in the future.
I'm gonna do my best to make sure I don't have to go through anything like that.
Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up. That was fun.
Yeah, that's the end of this punishment. Good job for surviving.
Yep.
May God
Bye-bye.
have mercy on our souls.